And shifting to news from Nepal, at least 52 people are dead and dozens more are missing after days of relentless rainfall that triggered landslides and flash floods across Nepal. In fact, entire villages have been swept away, roads and highways have been blocked, and emergency services are struggling to reach the hardest hit areas in the country. Downpours since Friday have unleashed chaos across Nepal, resulting in widespread landslides and flooding. Most of the casualties in the eastern district of Ilalam, where landslides buried houses and entire communities. The region that is known for its tea plantations and mountainous terrain has been one of the worst hit. In one tragic incident, 6 members of the same family lost their lives after a landslide crushed their house while they were sleeping. Flood waters also inundated settlements near rivers in the capital Kathmandu, prompting security forces to deploy choppers and motorboats for rescue operations. The timing of the disaster has added to the chaos, with hundreds of people stranded as they attempted to return to their house following Dashain, which is Nepal's biggest Hindu festival. The country's Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Authority has said that rescue teams are on foot in some remote regions as roads remain impassable. Helicopters have also been dispatched for medical evacuations, and authorities are urging residents to seek higher ground for their safety, with government also issuing a severe weather warning for the eastern and central regions throughout Monday, with domestic flights suspended and major highways shut down as a precautionary measure. In Sarlahi, southeastern Nepal, where floodwaters have submerged houses and buildings, it's forced hundreds to flee as authorities there are asking residents to move to designated shelters and higher ground.
The Bagmati River has swollen and water has entered the residential areas. We are advised the residents to be on high alert and had deployed the security agencies on the first day. We have continued to convey messages to people through various communication channels, requesting them to take shelter in safe places.
The monsoon season, which typically runs from June to September, often brings deadly landslides and floods to the region. Nepal's government says that it is taking maximum precautions to support those affected and prevent further tragedy. India has also offered assistance to help Nepal recover from the crisis. And WION's correspondent Saloni Murarka has sent us this ground report from Kathmandu. Take a look.
Landslides and floods triggered by incessant rainfall have killed over 50 people in Nepal. Authorities say that many still remain missing, and while 20 were injured in the rain-induced disasters, especially in the eastern and the southern part of the country. Search and rescue operations continue. Security personnel are still deployed in the affected areas. This Sunday, the disaster has come at a time when the country's infrastructure and the response mechanisms are particularly unstable after a daunting political transition last month. Prime Minister Sushila Karki, who is leading this interim government, in a brief video message had assured of full state support during this crisis. Saloni Murarka for WION World is One in Kathmandu, Nepal.